Hi, Olivia. I'd like to introduce you to wine. This is wine. There actually happens to be wine in wine tonight because it's Saturday night. The name of the mug is wine. This mug is tea. They're named after what's usually in them. You'll notice that wine's a little bigger than tea. I'm doing YouTube autocomplete questions, starting with why did all the dinosaurs die out? I don't think all the dinosaurs did die out. I mean, a lot of them did, but, birds came from dinosaurs, right? So, not all the dinosaurs died out. Why did Batista quit WWE? I assume it's because Batista didn't want to wrestle anymore. Why did Chris Brown beat up Rihanna? I think it's because he's a douchebag. Why did Demi Lovato quit Sunny with a Chance? I don't know what that means. Why did Edge retire from WWE? I am gonna go with he didn't want to wrestle anymore. Why did Fall in Love with You? You mean why did I fall in love with you? I didn't fall in love with you, but why do I fall in love with people? I don't. Chutzpah? Why did God give me this talent? Well, I feel like if God gave you talent, if there's a God that gives talent, God gave you the talent so that you could impact things and people. As I discussed in one of my main channel videos, I kind of feel like the meaning of life is creativity. So God, if there is a God, gave you a talent so you could be creative. Why did he take his shirt off? I don't know who he is, but he probably thought he looked good without his shirt on. Why did I get married? I didn't get married. You didn't get married. I think the reason that people get married oftentimes is because they feel like they're supposed to. There's this weird construct in our society where, like, if you're not getting married, if your relationship isn't building toward marriage, you're made to feel like it's not a valid relationship, and I think that's total BS. If that's the reason that you got married, then you should maybe not have. Why did Jesus kill my mother's baby? I don't think Jesus did. If Jesus is the correct pronunciation and Jesus killed your mother's baby, I also can't answer that question. I don't know. Why did Calaveri D.I. Calaveri D. I don't know. Why did Lil Wayne go to jail? It was probably because of misconduct and or breaking the law. Why did Mike and Ike break up? The candy? The candy broke up? There's no more, like, Mike and Ikes? You can't have Mike and Ikes anymore? Can you, like, buy Mikes and Ikes? But you can't buy Mike and Ikes? And is there a difference between a Mike and an Ike? I don't understand. This just raises a lot of other questions. Like, I can't tell the difference between a Mike and an Ike in a box of Mike and Ikes, and I might never have that opportunity now because apparently Mike and Ike broke up. I don't know why. That's distressing. Why did Notch remove Herobrine? These questions don't make sense to me. Why did Orochimaru leave the Akatsuki? I have a friend who's big into K-pop, and so I see those names and I think that it's a band situation, maybe, where Orochimaru was in the Akatsuki. I think it was probably creative differences. Maybe Orochimaru had a girlfriend named Yoko. Why did Pinkie Pie farm rocks? I don't think that's a question. Why did Queen? Again, not a question. Why did Rock Royal cut his hair? Unless it was some sort of political statement. In the 60s, a lot of people almost cut their hair. He didn't want to have hair anymore, or did not want to have the length of hair that he had. Why did Savannah and Jared break up? They failed to imagine each other complexly. Maybe one of them cheated on the other. That seems to happen a lot. I don't think it's fair for us to pry. Why did the Mushroom go to the party One Direction? I think One Direction's a band, right? I think One Direction must have a song called Why Did the Mushroom Go to the Party, which is a good name for a song, but I'm afraid to listen to it because I understand that One Direction's like a boy band. Is that right? Why did the mushroom go to the party One Direction? If the question is why did the mushroom go to the party in One Direction, I think that's because that's the only, like, you can only travel in one direction. So the mushroom had to go to the party in One Direction because he couldn't go in more than one direction. Why did you break my heart? I like to think that I haven't broken any hearts. I'm a lot like Colin Singleton in that way. Like I'd much rather be dumpy than dumper. I can't. I don't want to break people's hearts. It's probably a lot more complicated than I could go into. There's probably a lot of reasons if I broke your heart. If you're a person whose heart I broke, I'm sorry for that. But it was probably justified. Why did Vinny Castronovo leave Iconic Boys? Again, I'm going to assume this is a band situation where Vinny Castronovo was in a band called Iconic Boys. I'm guessing creative differences. Perhaps a Yoko. Why did we fire the gun Waldeck? I like the idea of there being a gun called Waldeck, who is not called Waldeck, but is called the gun Waldeck. That's pretty cool. I like that. People fire guns for a lot of reasons. Why did Escape break up? Creative differences? Perhaps a Yoko. Why did you eat my fries? I have to say, I eat everyone's fries. If you're eating fries near me, I'm going to eat your fries. And if you're dating me and you think that it's okay to lick your fries and I won't eat them, I'll probably eat them anyway. Why did Zayn delete his Twitter? There's a lot of privacy issues. He probably was being stalked or had death threats or something like that. There's a lot of reasons concerning personal safety. Why a person would relieve themselves of the social media connection. So that's A through Z of why did on YouTube autocomplete. Olivia, I think you should do something like this because it's really fun. And I'll see you next time.